We really empower the team with the mindset of, if you can find a way to make our agency better, do it, try it. To us, an agile agency is having the foundation and culture in place to be able to recognize the need for change and then being able to respond to that change quickly and effectively. It's about prioritizing results over unnecessary processes. I think it can often be misconstrued with a lack of stability, when in fact it's quite the opposite. We have a flat structure with no unnecessary hierarchy, giving each member of staff ownership over what they do. And not only does that mean they can work more quickly and without constraint, but it means they get more job satisfaction, more chance to develop and to progress. One of the key drivers of being agile for me is having a constant test and learn approach. We can implement ideas quickly and learn from them. Of course, some of this is down to being a smaller agency, but we really empower the team with the mindset of, if you can find a way to make our agency better, do it, try it. Well, taking an agile approach doesn't mean a lack of process. It simply means that processes should always empower the team member or the client towards their ultimate aim of business growth. One of these processes is our 90-day plans. This is a shared plan of all activity which is completely visible to our clients and the rest of the team, and they give individual team members the room to be flexible and adapt activity based on any changing needs or priority, for example, a client's internal devs resource. Data is playing a huge part in this and in our ability to be more agile overall. We've invested in this with a dedicated data team, and we've developed the software we use over the past 6 months. This better enables us and our clients to identify opportunities to iterate and adapt activity. Additionally, our retainer budgets aren't split between different teams. We find that this is when the focus on the overall objectives can become diluted. Instead, we keep the budget fluid across all resource, and we can then dial up or down specific specialisms when and where it is needed, as long as we're achieving the client's business objectives. This means that we're not left in a position where we're stuck with the confines of a rigid resource plan, but it also means that the client isn't getting charged for extra hours for a particular team 1 month. By the very nature of being agile, we're always evolving to better understand our approach. We're not claiming to be perfect, but there are a few tips that we would recommend to creating a more agile culture. Firstly, create an open and transparent working environment which easily allows opportunities for communication and collaboration. We know this definitely isn't easy when you're not all physically together, but consider what tools and software you can use to keep your teams accessible to each other as possible. As an example, we use Slack for our internal comms and SharePoint for document collaboration. Many agencies use software like this, and it can be business changing for regular businesses. Secondly, consider your team structure and whether you have a really clear and accountable roles. Trust staff with the freedom to own their work, and you'll probably realise that they flourish in their role. We try to instill an entrepreneurial spirit in the team, and we find that they then have more passion in what they do and a stronger drive for excellence. Lastly, continuous testing and learning is key. Regularly take a step back and review and assess your processes and your software. Just because it is working doesn't mean that there isn't a better solution out there.